Okay, so let's go to the next topic today, expansion of a gas. पिछले वाले लेसन में हमने कल क्या किया था? हम लोगों ने Cp that is heat capacity at constant pressure, heat capacity at constant volume, internal energy क्या होती है, enthalpy क्या होती है, और Cp और Cv के बीच में relationship क्या होता है. And also we had done कि जब भी एक gas में हम लोग लेते हैं work, that work is known as pressure volume work. प्रेशर वॉल्यूम वर्क का मतलब क्या हुआ कि वॉल्यूम में इंक्रीज और इट में डिक्रीज. ठीक है, और हमने प्रोसेसेस करे थे जब हमने ये चैप्टर शुरू किया था. आइसोथर्मल प्रोसेस किया था जिसमें टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट होता है, एडियाबैटिक प्रोसेस किया था जिसमें हीट कांस्टेंट होती है, देन आइसोबारिक प्रेशर किया था जिसमें प्रेशर कांस्टेंट होता है, और आइसोकोरिक प्रोसेस किया था जिसमें वॉल्यूम कांस्टेंट होती है. ठीक है, नाउ डिपेंडिंग अपॉन दैट we also studied two different processes, one which was known as the expansion of the gas and the other one which was known as the contraction of the gas. Expansion of the gas का मतलब हुआ कि system is doing work on the surroundings, and contraction of the gas का मतलब हुआ कि the surrounding is doing work on the crystal on the system, which we explained on the basis of taking examples of the टू सिलेंडर्स, और उसमें हमने फ्रिक्शनलेस पिस्टन जो है इंसर्ट किया था. राइट, सो व्हाट डू वी अंडरस्टैंड बाय एक्सपेंशन ऑफ द गैस? व्हेन वी टॉकिंग ऑफ एक्सपेंशन ऑफ द गैस, वी नो दैट सिस्टम इज on the surroundings. System that is going to do work on the surroundings, that is expansion of a gas. अगर हम लोग आइसोथर्मल एक्सपेंशन दें एक गैस की, सो आइसोथर्मल एक्सपेंशन का मतलब क्या हुआ? दैट द टेम्परेचर इन दिस केस दैट इज गोइंग टू बी कांस्टेंट, और वी कैन से दैट चेंज इन टेम्परेचर dt that is going to be equal to 0. ठीक है, this is what isothermal expansion is. Now in case of an isothermal expansion, heat is allowed to flow, heat is allowed to flow in or out of the system, in or out of the system, because heat जो है वो कांस्टेंट नहीं है. सिर्फ हीट को हम लोग इन और आउट भी फ्लो क्यों करने देते हैं? सच दैट हम मेंटेन कर सके टेम्परेचर एज कांस्टेंट. ठीक है, नाउ डिपेंडिंग अपॉन दिस वी नो दैट इन एनी आइडियल गैस द फॉर्मूला ऑफ डेल्टा E दैट इज गोइंग टू बी Q plus W अकॉर्डिंग टू द फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ थर्मोडायनेमिक्स. हमने ये किया था. राइट, नाउ इफ इन केस हम बोले कि डेल्टा E जो है दैट इज डिपेंडिंग ओनली ऑन टेम्परेचर. अब इस पे तो हमने आइसोथर्मल एक्सपेंशन कर रहे हैं, dt that is going to be equal to 0, therefore delta E will also become equal to 0, है ना, क्योंकि टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट है और जो इंटरनल एनर्जी है वो सिर्फ टेम्परेचर के ऊपर डिपेंड कर रही है. अगर टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट है तो डेल्टा E भी 0 होगा, बिकॉज़ इंटरनल एनर्जी विल बिकम कांस्टेंट. सो इन दैट केस ये हमारे पास क्या आ जाता है? Q that is equal to minus W. राइट, नाउ अगर डेल्टा E और डेल्टा T दोनों ही 0 है, तो इन दैट केस वी नो दैट डेल्टा H we had seen that is equal to delta E plus delta NGRT. Right, now at constant temperature we know that delta E that is equal to 0 and delta T is also equal to 0. Therefore what is going to happen over here? ये भी 0 हो गया, ये भी 0 हो गया, delta H will also become to 0. ठीक है, delta E भी 0 है, delta T भी 0 है, so delta H is also going to become 0. So whenever we are doing expansion of any ideal gas at isothermal conditions, for that particular gas the delta E change in internal energy and change in enthalpy that is going to be 0. अब question कैसा इसमें से आता है? What happens for the isothermal expansion of a gas. फिर आपको दे रखा होगा कि डेल्टा E की ये वैल्यू है या डेल्टा H की ये वैल्यू है, तो आपने याद रखना है आइसोथर्मल एक्सपेंशन अगर हम गैस आइडियल गैस की कर रहे हैं तो डेल्टा E is also 0, डेल्टा H is 0 and Q that is equal to minus W. Is it clear? Second जो हम करेंगे that is we are now talking of isothermal reversible expansion of a gas. So we are going to consider a reversible isothermal process. Okay, so we are doing the isothermal reversible expansion of a gas. Now let's consider one ideal gas which is enclosed in a vessel और उसमें एक हमने फिट करा एक सिलेंडर दिया है, उसमें एक गैस दी है और उसको हमने फिट करा है विद फ्रिक्शनलेस पिस्टन. फ्रिक्शनलेस पिस्टन क्या हुआ कि अगर हम उसकी मूवमेंट करते हैं फ्रिक्शन की तो देयर इज गोइंग टू बी नो गेन एंड लॉस ऑफ एनर्जी. ओके, सो ओवर हियर व्हेन we are applying pressure, so we can say that the external pressure that should be equal to what? The pressure exerted by the gas, because we are taking over here a frictionless piston. ठीक है? Similarly, this P gas, let's say that is equal to the pressure. Okay? जो external pressure हम apply कर रहे हैं, that should be the pressure of the gas, and let's say that is equal to P. Now, अगर हम लोग external pressure को decrease करें, if external pressure is decreased by dP, then what is going to happen to volume? In that case, volume of the gas increases by dP. That is because according to Boyle's law, pressure is inversely proportional to volume. So if we are decreasing the pressure, the volume is going to increase or it is going to expand. Now let's say at this particular point, the pressure of the gas that is going to decrease. So pressure now becomes equal to P gas minus infinitesimally small decrease in pressure, that is dP. Okay, and this will become equal to what? P external. Okay, and also at this point it is seen that the frictionless piston जो कि हमने लगाया है, frictionless piston that becomes stationary or it is at rest, right? So हम लोगों ने एक बार ही उसको दबा के प्रेशर को थोड़ा सा कम कर दिया और जब P external becomes equal to P gas minus dP, at that particular point the frictionless piston that is going to come at rest. Okay, now what we are saying over here that we've taken a isothermal process, temperature in this case is going to be constant, therefore system को हम बोल सकते हैं कि it is in thermal equilibrium with the surroundings. If it is an isothermal process, तो वो thermal equilibrium पे है than the surroundings because there is going to be no increase or decrease in temperature. ठीक है? अब अगर थोड़ी सी cooling होती है, cooling कब होगी? Due to expansion of a gas. Always expansion of a gas that is going to क्या कहते हैं result in cooling and contraction of a gas is going to result in heating. ठीक है? So यहाँ पे cooling of the gas हो गई due to expansion. तो उसको अगर cooling होगी तो क्या करेगा? Zeroth law क्या बोलता था? हमने zeroth law बोला था, करा था, उसमें ये बोला था कि अगर सराउंडिंग और सिस्टम में हीट का डिफरेंस होगा तो उन दोनों में हीट जो है अगर सिस्टम ठंडा है तो वो एब्जॉर्ब कर लेगा हीट फ्रॉम द सराउंडिंग्स, राइट? और अगर सराउंडिंग्स कोल्ड है तो वो एब्जॉर्ब कर लेगी हीट फ्रॉम द सिस्टम. नाउ ओवर हियर बिकॉज़ कूलिंग इज टेकिंग प्लेस तो हमारा जो सिस्टम है दैट इज बिकम कोल्ड. isn't it? तो वो क्या करेगा, वो एब्जॉर्ब करेगा हीट फ्रॉम द सराउंडिंग्स बाय अगेन टू मेंटेन द टेम्परेचर। आइसोथर्मल कंडीशंस है ना, तो टेम्परेचर मेंटेन करने के लिए वो एब्जॉर्ब कर लेगा एंड टेम्परेचर दैट विल बिकम कांस्टेंट। नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट इज द वर्क डन बाय द स्टेप इन ईच ऑफ द स्टेप्स। नाउ बेसिकली हम यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं कि थोड़ी थोड़ी देर के बाद हम प्रेशर को डिक्रीज करते जा रहे हैं बाय डीपी, और उसकी वजह से वॉल्यूम जो है वो इंक्रीज होती जा रही है बाय डीपी, राइट? सो हर एक स्टेप में वर्क डन जो है दैट इज गोइंग टू बी डिफरेंट। सो दैट वर्क डन फॉर ईच स्टेप that can be denoted by dW. So dW that is going to be equal to what? Minus P dV, ठीक है? और P यहाँ पे हमारे पास क्या है? That is equal to minus P external minus dP, because we have decreased the pressure, ठीक है? और volume is going to increase by a factor of dV over here, okay? or in other words, अगर P external minus ये इसको हम लोग P ले ले, so the work done that will become equal to minus P dV. इंटीग्रेट करके हमारे पास क्या आ जाएगा? work done that is going to be equal to minus, let's say हम लिमिटिंग कर रहे हैं उसकी V1 to V2, so we get PdV, ओके? अगर हम लोग एक आइडियल गैस लेते हैं तो अकॉर्डिंग टू द आइडियल गैस बिहेवियर P that can be written as nRT upon V, okay? So let's put in the value of P over here. W हमारे पास क्या आ जाएगा? माइनस nRT, और V तो हम लोग ऑलरेडी अंदर ले रहे हैं, तो यह आ जाएगा dV upon V, limiting from V1 to V2. Okay, now over here further solving this equation what will we get? जब हम इसको further solve करते हैं तो integration of the like terms with the differential over here, this becomes equal to natural log. So ये हमारे पास W क्या आ जाएगा? That is going to be minus nRT natural log of V. Okay, integrating dV upon V that becomes equal to natural log of limitations हमने V1 से V2 दी है यहाँ पे, तो ये क्या आ जाएगा? natural log of V2 upon V1, ठीक है? इसका मतलब अगर हम इसको natural log of log में कन्वर्ट करें तो ये इक्वेशन हमारी क्या बन जाएगी? W is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log of V2 upon V1. This is going to be the expression for isothermal expansion of a gas in reversible process. Okay, so when we are taking a reversible process, the expression for expansion of a gas that is given as work done is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log of V2 upon V1. Now we know that pressure is inversely proportional to V. So in terms of pressure, if we want to write down this equation, that will become equal to W is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log of P1 upon P2. These are your expressions for numericals. Okay? W is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log of P1 upon P2. ये दोनों आपकी न्यूमेरिकल्स के लिए एक्सप्रेशंस हैं. So let's write down now work done in irreversible isothermal expansion. ये हमने reversible किया. Work done in irreversible isothermal expansion. जब भी irreversible isothermal expansions होती हैं तो हमारे पास दो तरह की expansions रहती है. One which is known as free expansion, ठीक है, and the second one which is known as intermediate expansion. Free expansion and intermediate expansion. Let's go on to the free expansion. In case of free expansion, we say that P external that is equal to 0. Okay? P external is equal to 0. तो अगर P external 0 होगा तो वर्क हमारा होता है क्या? Minus P delta V. If P external is 0, तो work will also become equal to 0. Okay? So free expansion में work done is always equal to 0 and gas expands in a vacuum. The gas that is going to expand in a vacuum, ये आपको question आता है कि during isothermal irreversible process of free expansion, this is the change in volume. What is going to be the work done? So irrespective of whatever numeric value is given to you, work done in free expansion that is always going to be equal to 0. Clear? और वो जो expansion होती है, that expansion takes place in case of a vacuum. When we taking intermediate over here, again in case of intermediate, work will have the same formula, that is W is equal to minus P external delta V, let's take it as dV, or this is equal to minus P dV, limiting it to V1 to V2. So now let's expand this equation which we have taken over here and calculate the maximum work done in irreversible isothermal expansion. So we are going to calculate now the maximum work. अब जो वर्क डन होता है एक सिस्टम का, that is going to always depend upon the external pressure. ठीक है? Higher the value of external pressure, more is the work done. Right? So जितना ज़्यादा external pressure होगा, higher the value of external pressure, more is going to be the work done. तो जितना ज़्यादा external pressure, उतना ही maximum work that is going to be done. So let's calculate the adiabatic expansion now. अभी हमने isothermal करी थी. Let's understand what is adiabatic expansion. Adiabatic expansion क्या होती है? In which dq that is going to be equal to 0. There is no heat change between the system and the surroundings, right? Now, if again according to first law of thermodynamics, delta E that is equal to Q plus W and Q is equal to 0, therefore delta E should become equal to W. ठीक है? अब अगर हम लोग कांस्टेंट वॉल्यूम ले रहे हैं, वर्क डन जो है वो नेगेटिव होना चाहिए, isn't it? अगर हम लोग यहाँ पे let's say we are saying that delta E that is equal to W and there is going to be no heat change, तो expansion done by system on the surroundings, work done should be negative, and if work done is negative, what will happen to delta E? Delta E will also be negative, right? So whenever expansion of a gas क्या हुआ? Work done by the system. If system is doing work on the surroundings, we have already learned that work done by the system that is always negative. And if work done by the system is going to be negative, so यहाँ पे ये minus W आ जाएगा, तो delta E क्या आ जाएगा? That should also be a negative value. Now, if we are talking of heat capacity CV, CV क्या हुआ? It is a heat capacity at constant volume. ठीक है? So it can be written as, we have already done this, dE upon dt at constant volume, because at constant volume Q that is equal to E, internal energy. ठीक है? Now over here dE that becomes equal to CV into डेल्टा टी into dt, राइट? और डेल्टा E क्या आ जाएगा? डेल्टा E will become equal to CV into delta T, right? Now over here, adiabatic expansion में we are saying that delta E that is equal to W. So maximum work done will depend upon the heat capacity at constant volume. Okay? Therefore we say that W is equal to delta E is equal to CV delta T. तो अगर हमको वर्क कैलकुलेट करना है फॉर adiabatic expansion over here and heat capacity at constant volume and temperature is given to us, then remember that W will always become equal to delta E. Then we come to reversible adiabatic expansion. Reversible adiabatic expansion. Again, let's come to the formula W that is equal to minus P delta V. ये हमारा बेस फॉर्मूला है जिससे हम सारे कैलकुलेट करेंगे, ठीक है? So W over here that is equal to minus P delta V. और अगर हम लोग ले वर्क डन, तो वर्क डन we have taken as CV delta T. ऊपर हमने कैलकुलेट करा है, इसको हम इसके साथ सब्स्टिट्यूट कर देते हैं, तो हमारे पास आ जाएगा CV delta T that is going to be equal to minus P delta V. Okay. Now अगर हम small change ले रहे हैं in a reversible process, this can be written as CV dt that is equal to minus P dV, where dV that is going to be infinitesimally very small change in volume and dt is going to be infinitesimally small change in temperature, ठीक है? अब प्रेशर हमें पता है क्या होता है, RT upon V according to ideal gas for 1 mole P that is equal to RT upon V. Let's put the value over here. So we have CV dt that is equal to RT V minus into dV. Okay, now let's integrate on both sides. तो integrate अगर हम करेंगे तो हमारे पास क्या आ जाएगा? CV integrating dt from a limit of T1 to T2 that is going to become equal to minus R T V1 to V2 dV. This is what we are going to get. ठीक है? Now bringing the like terms together from here, sorry इसको dt लिखो और इसको हम इस साइड ले आते हैं, तो ये हमारे पास ये आ जाएगा, टेम्परेचर को हम दूसरी साइड ले आए ना, so this is what we are going to get over here, ठीक है? As I just told you, ये हमारे पास क्या आ गया, CV natural log of T that is going to become equal to minus R natural log of V. ओके, अब क्योंकि हमने लिमिटिंग वैल्यू ली है तो इसको हम क्या करेंगे, T1 to T2 ली है, so this is going to be T2 upon T1 and this is going to be V2 upon V1. ठीक है? Now over here जब आप इसको चेंज करते हो लॉग्स में तो 2.303 2.303 दोनों साइड से कट जाएगा, तो ये हमारे पास क्या बचा, CV log of T2 upon T1 that is equal to minus R log of V2 upon V1. ठीक है? CV को दूसरी साइड ले जाते हैं तो हमारे पास आ जाएगा log of T2 upon T1 that is equal to minus R upon CV log of V2 upon V1. ठीक है? This is the expression now which we are going to get over here. So जब ये expression हमारे पास आ जाता है, we know that Cp minus Cv that is equal to R. हमने already ये calculate करा था. Okay? So we already know that Cp minus Cv that is going to be R. This can be written as what? This can be written as Cp upon Cv minus 1 that is equal to R upon Cv। इस तरह से हम इसको लिख सकते हैं। इसी को हमने इस तरह से कैलकुलेट कर लिया, Cp upon Cv minus 1 that is equal to R upon Cv। और वहां पे हमारे पास क्या है, R upon Cv। ओके, Cp upon Cv क्या होता है, पॉइसन रेशियो गामा, वी हैव डन दिस ना, तो गामा minus 1 that is going to be equal to R upon Cv। ठीक है, so we can put the value over here in that equation, log of T2 upon T1 R upon Cv we are saying that is equal to gamma minus 1, so gamma minus 1 log of V2 upon V1। ठीक है, can we write it like that? So after writing it like this, हमारे पास इसको हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं, according to the properties of the log, this can be written as gamma minus 1, oh sorry, this can be written as log of V2 upon V1 raised to power gamma minus 1। ठीक है ना, ऐसे लिख सकते हैं हम इसको। क्लियर? ओके, अब इसको हमने क्या करना है, जब हमने वहां पे क्या कहते हैं उसको एक्सप्रेशन हमने दिया था, यहाँ पे सारे पे माइनस साइन डाला है हमने, हाँ माइनस वहां आएगा ना, तो यहाँ पे भी ये माइनस आएगा। So if you taking this as minus over here, इसको हम लोग इन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। तो हम इसको अगर इन्वर्ट करेंगे तो ये हमारे पास क्या आ गया, log of T2 upon T1 that is equal to log of V1 upon V2 raised to power gamma minus 1। ठीक है, there is a minus sign which is here also, so in terms of log of T2 upon T1 that is equal to log of V1 upon V2 raised to power gamma minus 1। दोनों साइड से log कैंसिल कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, so हमारे पास क्या आ जाएगा, T2 upon T1 that is equal to V1 upon V2 raised to power gamma minus 1, where gamma that is going to be equal to the Poisson ratio which can be taken as Cp upon Cv। अब इसके बाद हमारे को ये पता है कि according to the ideal gas equation P1 V1 upon T1 that is equal to P2 V2 upon T2। ठीक है, so अगर हमको T2 upon T1 लेना है, so T2 upon T1 क्या आ जाएगा, P2 V2 upon this thing, right? So let's take the value over there, तो हमारे पास ये क्या आ गया, P2 V1 that is equal to gamma minus 1। ठीक है, or in other words this can also be written as P1 V1 that is equal to P2 V2 raised to power gamma। ठीक है, so ये आपका रिवर्सिबल एडियाबैटिक प्रोसेस के वेरियस फॉर्मूलाज हैं। The first formula in which this is going to be given to us, or the second formula in which this is going to be given to us, and the third formula in which this is going to be given to us, right? So ultimately हमारे पास जो फॉर्मूला आ जाता है that is going to be this। इससे हमने कैलकुलेट करना है expansion of a gas in adiabatic reversible process that is given as T2 upon T1 is equal to V1 upon V2 raised to power gamma minus 1। ठीक है, is it clear? फिर irreversible process की तरफ चलते हैं। This is the reversible process। Let's go on to the irreversible process. When we doing the expansion of a gas in irreversible adiabatic adiabatic process. In case of irreversible adiabatic process, free expansion में again we say that external pressure that is going to be equal to 0. Therefore delta E is also 0 and therefore work done is also 0 that we have already done. और अगर हम adiabatically कर रहे हैं in a free expansion, delta T that is going to be equal to 0. Delta E, because delta T is 0, therefore delta E will also become equal to 0. ठीक है? और अगर डेल्टा E 0 है और डेल्टा T 0 है तो वर्क डन भी 0 आ जाएगा, राइट? एंड एंथैल्पी भी 0 आ जाएगी. दिस वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड. ओके, सो ओवर हियर अगर हमारे पास W हम लेते हैं दैट इज गोइंग टू बी इक्वल टू CV T2 minus T1, right? और it can be written as, मैं इसकी derivation नहीं कर रही हूँ, simply you need to know the formula, minus R P external T2 T1 minus T1 T2 upon T1 T2. So this is the formula which you will use in your numericals. This one, right? Now यहाँ पे हमारे पास there are certain graphically questions also which come, that a graph is given to you and they say कि ये graph कौन से process का है. So let's discuss a few graphs over here. If in case we are plotting a graph between pressure and volume, ओके, अगर ग्राफ हमको इस तरह से आता है कि दिस इज गिवन टू अस, देन दिस इज अ ग्राफ फॉर आइसोबारिक प्रोसेस. ठीक है? और अगर हमको ग्राफ आता है इन दिस मैनर, राइट? In this manner the graph that is going to be isothermal, और इसी की तरह सेम जो ग्राफ है that is for an adiabatic process, and then we have one more graph which comes to like this. This is a graph for isochoric process. Right? So this can start from 0 or maybe this may not even start from 0. It is all given in the, say, from the center. So this is how your graphs they are going to be. Okay? Second, अगर हम लोग expansion of a gas कर रहे हैं, तो in case of expansion of a gas, isothermal and adiabatic are given like this only. We are plotting a graph between P and V. During expansion of a gas, this is the isothermal expansion and this is going to be the adiabatic expansion. Right? And during compression of a gas, the graphs they are opposite. Right? So इस तरह से diverging graph आ जाता है for compression. Now sometimes they have given you areas और उस area में से work done calculate करना होता है. तो हम कैसे calculate करेंगे? अब let's say that we are compressing a gas from V initial to V final. Compression of a gas is taking place from V initial to V final by applying external pressure. That is, work is done on the system over here. Okay? And they are saying that the graph that is going to be this. In this case, because work is done on the system, so obviously we know that work done that is going to be equal to positive. ठीक है? और यहाँ पे हमें volume is decreasing, so the graph that is going to come as this. Okay? और work done जो calculate करना है हमने इसमें, that can be taken at two different positions of volume. Let's say this is V final and this is V initial. Compression of a gas is taking place, therefore V final that is going to be less than V initial over here. The work done can be found by this shaded portion. तो ये आपको दिख रहा है कि रेक्टेंगल बन रहा है, इसका एरिया आप फाइंड करेंगे. एरिया क्या होता है ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगल? 2 into L plus B. So we can take the breadth, the difference between BF and BI, and this reading will give you the pressure. Okay, area of this, if this is A, B, C and D, so work done is the area of ABCD, which will be given as 2 into AB, ठीक है, plus BC. This is going to give us the work done. ऐसे questions भी आपको कई बार आते हैं. Is it clear? Second, now let's calculate work done by gas undergoing a cyclic process. अगर हम लोग cyclic process ले रहे हैं, if we are taking a cyclic process, in case of cyclic process again T और B के बीच में हमने ग्राफ ड्रॉ कर दिया. Okay, so we are taking a cyclic irreversible process. This is how the graph that is being shown to us. इस तरह से we have the value of V over here. Now this is, let's say this is in a cyclic process, जो हमको वर्क फाइंड करना है, let's say that this is equal to V final, this is V initial, then the shaded portion in a similar manner that is going to give us the area of the shaded portion that will give us the work done. If we are doing expansion of a gas, okay, now during expansion of a gas, let's say this is V final and this is going to be V initial. Now again the area of the shaded portion that is going to give us the work done. And if we are taking a reversible process, in case of a reversible process, we have pressure and volume. जितनी रिएक्शन फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में जाएगी उतनी ही बैकवर्ड में आएगी. ठीक है? So again let's say this is V final and this is V initial. The area of the shaded portion is going to give us the net work done by the gas. Only this portion is going to give us net work done by the gas. ठीक है? So for today we are only going to do till here.